My overprotectiveness made me the most annoying mom in our neighborhood. 2 weeks ago, it kept my daughter alive. To explain why I'm like this, I have to go back to when I was 15. My older brother Danny was 19, home from college for the summer, and he had epilepsy. Back then, at least in our town, nobody treated it like anything. He took his medication, mostly. People knew, vaguely. Nobody ever learned what to actually do. That August, he went swimming at the quarry with his friends. He had a seizure in 4 feet of water. 4 feet. His friends thought he was joking around at first. By the time they understood, by the time anyone got him to the bank, it was too long. 5 teenagers stood in waist-deep water screaming for help that was 20 minutes away. I was on the shore. I'd begged to tag along that day. That's the part I never say out loud. At the funeral, his best friend hugged me and kept repeating that nobody could have known. I nodded. I didn't believe him then, and I'm not sure I believe him now. I carried that silently for 20 years. Then I got married and had Zoe. When she was 9, she went stiff at the breakfast table, slid off her chair, and convulsed on my kitchen floor for 90 seconds that lasted a decade. The neurologist said the word epilepsy, and I was 15 again, standing on the edge of that quarry. I sat in the hospital parking lot afterward, and something in me went cold and permanent. Because I knew the thing most parents never let themselves know. When it happens in seconds, and the person who saves your child is almost never you. It's whoever is standing closest. So I didn't just manage her meds and her sleep schedule. Any mother does that. I trained her friends. Every sleepover, every pool party, every new kid who walked through my door got my 5-minute kitchen talk. On her side, cushion the head, clear the space. Never put anything in her mouth. Never hold her down. Start a timer the second it begins. The doctors need the number. Over 5 minutes or a second one starts, call 911. If there's water anywhere, get her head up and get her out first. Everything else second. I made every kid walk through it once on a couch cushion. Some giggled. Most thought I was unhinged. Her friends started calling me timer mom. Not affectionately. My husband told me I was going to socially isolate our daughter. Zoe, who's 14 now, begged me to stop. Mom, everyone already knows. You're making me the sick girl. Last spring, we had our worst fight ever. She got invited to a pool party at a new friend's house. A girl from her new school she desperately wanted to impress. She sobbed and said the talk would humiliate her, that this girl would tell everyone. My husband took her side. I stood in my own kitchen feeling like the family villain. I did the talk anyway. Made the new girl, Priya, practice the recovery position on a lounge cushion while Zoe stared at the wall. My daughter barely spoke to me for 3 days, and I'll admit something. I almost retired the whole routine after that. She was 14. She hadn't had a seizure in over a year. Maybe I was just handing her my quarry, making her carry my brother. I came very close to letting it go. 2 weeks ago, she was back at Priya's. 6 girls, backyard pool, parents inside. Zoe was sitting on the pool's top step, legs in the water, when her new medication, which we didn't know yet was failing, stopped holding the line. No warning. She seized and slid forward. Priya didn't scream for an adult. She told me later she heard my voice in her head, which is the strangest compliment I've ever received. She jumped in, got Zoe's face out of the water, and yelled 2 exact instructions. 1 girl to get her legs, 1 girl to start a phone timer. They got her onto the pool deck, onto her side. Priya put a folded towel under her head and kept everyone back. When Priya's father came running, she held up a hand and said, "I know what to do. Call 911. It started at 4:12. The paramedics told me a 14-year-old gave them the cleanest seizure handoff they'd had all year. Exact duration. No water in the airway, no injuries. I don't remember driving to the hospital. I remember the hallway. I remember Zoe propped up in bed, exhausted, embarrassed, alive. She pulled me down by the sleeve and whispered, 'Mom, she did your whole speech, even the timer.' I cried in a way I hadn't since I was 15. Danny never got a Priya. Every kid I've ever cornered in my kitchen, that was me building him one, 20 years too late. Zoe asked me yesterday when we're doing the talk for her winter break trip. She asked me,